Hey guys, how's it going? Austin Reed here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Alright, today we're going to talk about how fast can you make a living making music. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so now you're ready to take it seriously and you want to dive straight into making a living off of music. But how fast can you do this, honestly? You've only got 6 months and then your parents are going to kick you out or something. What do? Well, the cool thing is it actually doesn't take that long. You actually really don't need that much money to live as a traveling musician. It just kind of depends on what country you're in, okay? Now, if you're living in the United States, you're kind of fucked. You have to pay like $1,000, maybe a little more a month if you want to have an apartment and a car, and then you've got car insurance, and you've got food, you've got electricity, and you've got water, and then like you want to go out with your girlfriend, and all of a sudden that's like $1,200 a month. That's a lot of money, right? Like if you're like trying to hit that goal, then like it's gonna take you a while. It's probably might take you a year, 6 months at the least. You know what I mean? Depending on what method you're using and how fast you attack it and how much time you actually put towards it. But if you're living in a country by yourself and you're just trying to eat healthy and be kind of modest, like for example, right now I'm in India, I paid $340 for 45 days in a resort. It's me and my wife, mind you, okay? So on top of that, we are paying about $150 a month for food, okay? So that, altogether, that's like $510 for food and living. And then I've got like another $100 on top of that just to go out and do stuff and pay for taxis and whatever, right? That's like $600 a month to live, you know, and you can make that way cheaper, okay? This place is pretty nice, right? I've actually lived in places around Brazil and in places in Argentina and Ecuador that were a lot cheaper than this. I've had rent go all the way down to $170, $120 a month. It just kind of depends on what country you're living in and how well you actually want to live. For me, as long as I have like a roof under my head with a nice shower and some place to cook good food, I think that that's pretty much all I need. So if I can bring my rent down to like less than $200 and then my living expenses by myself is less than $100 a month for food, I mean that's $300 a month and you're done. That's it. So if you think about it, $300 a month is actually really easy to do, right? Like if you're like going the student route and you just want to like teach lessons and it's $25 a lesson, which is very modest. You could honestly charge more than that, okay? $25 lessons, 4 lessons a month, that's 3 students. Yeah, 3 students, okay, 3 hours a week in one day. You can have it all in one day. 3 hours a week and you're done. You're paid for it. Like that's it. All of a sudden you're a successful musician. You can do whatever you want with the rest of your time. You can grow your stuff. You can work on your album. You can film music videos at a beach. And yes, you can get cheap places at a beach. So, I mean, if you look at it that way, it's like super simple, right? If you start a Fiverr account, like your first month you might make $100, your second month you might make $300, your third month you might make like $600 or $700. By your 4th month, you should be clearing $1,000, right? That's if you put like 100% energy into it though, right? You can't try to do both. You can't like try to have a job and try to do this. I mean, you can try, but like, it won't be very effective because by the time you get out of work, your energy is going to be drained and then you're going to try to work on it and you're going to do half-ass work and then you're going to get half-ass results and you're going to be like, this doesn't work. And it's like, it does work, you're just not putting enough time and quality time too. Like it's important to make sure that you're like using your quality daytime where you're super focused and in the zone to work on your stuff. And use the other time for like all the other shit when you're like, I'm kind of tired and you're not very focused. That's when you should be working on everything else. But save your quality productive time for your stuff because that's when it's most important. So to be honest with you, how long does it take to become a successful musician and be able to travel? Well, I think that, you know, if you put it full time and you pick 1 or 2 methods and you go ham on those 1 or 2 methods and you don't have any job or anything to worry about for a couple months, I think you could probably do it in 3 months. And that is not an under-exaggeration. I'm not over or under-exaggerating shit. Like, that's just reality, man. Like, it takes like 3 months to get a Fiverr account to $1,000 a month, right? If you really, really hustle, you could easily get 3 to 5, maybe 10 students in 1 month. And then you're done. You've got 10 students and you're done, right? Now, if you're trying to live in the United States and pay for all that shit, or in a first world country, like around Europe and stuff, you're gonna have like a hard time, obviously. That's where it might take 6 months, 8 months, a year, or more. I recommend you stay out of first world countries for a while, and you go find a nice place with a nice beach, and you fucking get a nice little house on the beach, and you focus your time there. I mean, honestly, right now, you could go get a job, and you can work hard as fuck for like 6 months, right? And bake up as much money as you can. Try to like walk to work and don't get a car and don't eat out and fucking save every penny and don't go to the bar. Fucking just save up cash. Save up like $4,000 or $5,000. That's enough money for you to live for months. Okay, like $5,000 is enough for you to live for almost a year in a lot of countries. And that's just the straight up truth. I mean, it seems crazy, but like $5,000, you could live for a year in some countries. Like Ecuador, for example, you could probably live for a year in Ecuador with $5,000. It gives you a year to work on your music. So just think about that. That gives you a year to make rent. And how much is rent? Like $300, $400? Like, that's nothing, dude. It gives you a year to make $400 with your music. Like, I mean, if you can't do that, then maybe you shouldn't be doing music, or you should upgrade your skills. Kind of depends. But either way, if you guys want to see some more tips about how to bring that income up and how to become a successful traveling musician, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And you guys have a wonderful day.